going on, guys? This is Bruce with Bruce Custom Motors. Welcome to another video. As you guys can see in the topic of the video, this is a really requested video from a lot of my subscribers and just people in the community in general. The biggest question that I always get is, what are the first mods that I should do to my vehicle, or what should I do when I go stage one? Before we get into that, I want to talk about the important things that you should do before you tune your car. And this is from trial and error, from my personal perspective, as well as seeing other people in their builds. And so this video is going to just kind of touch on 5 major key must-haves that you have to do before you tune your vehicle. This will save you money. This will save your engine. This will put you in a position to where you're going to be super proactive, and your tune will last a long time. As you guys can see, my car is pushing a lot of power. You haven't seen anything catastrophic happen to my car from my trial and error and from following these steps. So without further ado, here's the steps. The first thing that you want to do before you tune your vehicle is you want to get an oil change. I know a lot of people don't think about that. You know, it's like if you're getting ready to go on a road trip somewhere, you want to make sure that you have your food. You want to make sure that you have gas in your vehicle. Oil change is the same thing, because once you tune your car is going to be pushing a lot harder than factory. So you want to make sure it's properly lubricated so it can run efficiently and you won't run into any issues to where you've been some valves or some rods in your vehicle. So you want to make sure that you change your oil, and you want to change it with a synthetic oil, one that's high performance. You know, you don't want to get something that's the weight is too heavy or too less. So I definitely recommend, before you tune your car, get an oil change so you won't run into any issues. All right. The second thing that you want to do before you tune your car, change your spark plugs. I'm going to say it again. Change your spark plugs. I've worked on so many cars, and I've personally had the experience to where some people would even go not just to stage 1 to stage 2, and the spark plugs would get so hot because the car is running so rich, or the tune just really pushed the car to the level and it caused the spark plugs to get really hot. Hence also potentially going with a colder spark plug. If you want to know more about, you know, the heat range on your spark plugs, make sure you check out my video on spark plugs. But you definitely want to make sure that you have pristine, brand new spark plugs in your car. I've seen a lot of people who go stage 1 tune or even stage 2 tune, and they're running into a lot of misfire issues, and their car's not running properly due to them having older spark plugs in your car. So think about it. You're going to push a lot of power to that car, so you just want to make sure that your car has all of the tools to be able to handle that power. In addition, if you didn't change your coils within a year, you need to get new ignition coils. Coils are conductors that give voltage to your spark plugs, and over time just wear out. It's just human nature. Everything eventually wears out. If you want to get the best bang of your buck out of your tune, you need to make sure that you change your coils. 1, you get better performance, and 2, you won't put your car in a position to where it will pre-detonate to where you can run too rich or too lean. So spark plugs and coils are so important to do before you tune your car. All right, so the next thing is going to be, go ahead and go to your local shop. It doesn't have to be your Audi dealership. And go ahead and do a blow-by test. And what blow-by is when the extra unburned gas and oil and fuel makes it past the piston rings. And, you know, it's traditionally going to be a little bit, and that's the way it's designed. And that in turn goes into from the PC valve back into the intake. But just have too much blow-by and not holding pressure. If you tune your car, you're going to blow up your engine. Your engine is going to be done. It may cost a little bit of money to just get it checked, but I would highly recommend it. Think about it. If you're going to be tuning your car, you're going to be pushing it hard. And that's how a lot of people end up blowing their engines, because they already have a little bit of blow-by. They have weak engines, and then they put this big tune on it. I'm not saying that you have to have perfect blow-by, but you got to be honest with yourself. If your engine is unhealthy and you're at a 50% threshold, you're going to blow your engine. So it's better for you not to tune your car at that point. It's better for you to make sure that your car, it can last as long as it can. You don't want to put yourself in a position to where you tune your car. You already had previous blow-by and underlying issues with your car, and then your engine and your car blows up, and then your engine runs into issues, and you're not able to utilize your car at all. proactive measure. I know I'm getting into a little financial thing, but it's better to invest to just do these key checks to make sure that you don't have an ultimate issue. The next thing is going to be check your valve cover and your timing chain cover. These are known to have oil leaks over time, especially if you're pushing your car hard. So you want to definitely inspect in your car to make sure you don't have any oil leaks through your valve cover or timing chain, because a tune will ultimately put more crankcase pressure into your engine, and hence you will have more leaks in your car. So you want to check for that. I can guarantee you 100% if you have a little residual oil around your valve cover and your timing chain, once you tune your car, it's going to start seeping out and you're going to start noticing driplets on the floor. Trial and error, I'm telling you guys, and from all of my buddies. So you want to definitely check your valve cover and your timing chain. Okay, the last thing that you want to do before you tune your car is you want to make sure you have, and this is for the stage 1 people, you want to make sure you have a good air intake that can be able to put enough air into your engine to capitalize on the tune with the fuel. So, like I said, guys, I just really wanted to share this video with you guys. I get a lot of requests on what are the first mods I should do to my car, what are my first steps. The first steps is being proactive and making sure your car is healthy enough to handle the tune. And you guys are like family to me. I'd rather you guys drive a car that can get you from point A to point B for 5 years than to drive a tuned car for a month, if you understand what I'm saying. So yeah, I just wanted to share this video. I appreciate all of the new subscribers, all of my OG day 1 subscribers. This is Bruce with Bruce Custom Motors. Peace, I'm out.